Ask me if I care. Ask me if I care if I've already been debacked, because I probably don't. YouTube's already shut me down, probably. Yeah, I do not care, because the Basketball Africa League deserves the playoff atmosphere, yo. Because these playoffs have been absolutely crazy, if I'm being honest with you. I've been watching, not even the games I've been casting, man. I've just been watching the games. Because why wouldn't I? They're just amazing across the board, exciting games. The two-leg could aggregate quarterfinal or first round. Look, I love the NBA. I love pro basketball. I love all basketball, right? But the first round of the NBA playoffs, it used to be 5 games, and that was tolerable. And then they changed it to 7 games, and then it became awful. First round series being 7 games is shit. Okay, it makes the playoffs way too long. After an already long regular season. And I'm not saying there's not exciting first round series. There definitely are. There were when it was 5 games. There have been when it's 7. But imagine if the NBA did a 2-game aggregate score first round of the NBA playoffs. Or even those play-in games. If they played twice and it was aggregate scoring. I think they should adopt something like that. Make the game exciting. Blowouts would still matter, but they might matter more because it's harder to come back from being down so big in the second leg. So that would be my opinion on that, but I think that would be really cool, really interesting to see. We are live across the board on Kick, Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble. Stream is brought to you by the Creator Sports Network. If you want to join the Creator Sports Network, I actually, of course, I'm a member of the Creator Sports Network, but we all have referral links. Those of us that actually stream. Hey, Rock. Those of us that actually stream and do the sports stuff with Creator Sports Network, we all have affiliate links. Or referral links. It's not really affiliate. You don't get paid for them, but it's to get more people involved in casting sports who might not know a road. As you guys see over here on the top, wrong side. Top, my left, your right. To get involved, that's my link right there. I made a little ad banner for you. And if you hit exclamation CSN, it will give you the link to click on. I'm going to pin those links to the top of each of the streams, okay? Kick, Twitch, Rumble, and YouTube. So that if you guys want to check that out, it is free to do so, okay? None of this has a cost. You stream on your own streaming platforms, okay? It's not anything that you like. You don't stream with or on the Creator Sports Network platforms. You don't have to. It's not a separate login or anything like that. Okay, it's a you stream as your own creator. It's to help you grow your own stream. It's to help you grow your own brand through casting sports legally. Legally. So that you're not, because I know some people try to cast sports or they'll do watch-alongs, which are fun. I love watch-alongs. They're great. But they sometimes people will also do the thing where they cast sports and actually show the sports that they're not supposed to be showing, right? Which is illegal. It's against copyright, yada yada yada. And that's very different than me just playing a simple song from the 1990s, which is nothing. They're breaking full-on laws. So if you want to get involved, that is the link to do so. It is free to join. You literally join the Discord, sign up, attach your social media platforms, your Discord, as well as where you stream, and you literally turn up my microphone a little bit, and you literally start streaming. You choose the events that you want to stream that they have access to on their dashboard, and you start streaming. It's really cool. It's simple. It's a really cool community. I've met some awesome people in that community that are super helpful, friendly in terms of working with the community, but also who are just into sports. I do wrestling and basketball. We might do some football when that rolls around. I don't know if they're going to get a contract with the NFL. If they got a contract with the NFL, I'm not doing anything else. Like no one will ever see me again. But or if they ever get a contract with the NBA itself, which they kind of do because the Basketball Africa League is through the NBA. But if they allow us to broadcast NBA games after this, if they like what they see from us, and they say, hey, we want you guys to do actual NBA games, I don't know if they'll have requirements because some of the streaming, because they do soccer, football, and they had a deal this year with the Bundesliga, the German Bundesliga, and I couldn't cast those because you had to be a Twitch partner. So they do have, some of them have restrictions or benchmarks that you have to meet. But not like monetary. You don't pay to stream anything. If they were having us do that, there ain't no way in hell I'd be doing it. That I can tell you immediately. So if you want to get involved, check out my link. It's right there. If you don't see it, just hit exclamation CSN, Creator Sports Network, and you can get involved with streaming as well. And I hope you guys do the Creator Sports Network. I'm probably going to post this on my socials, but Creator Sports Network, if you want to stream on your own streaming platforms, actual sports legally, and be involved in a great community, my link is in the description, in my bio, link in bio, all that jazz. Creator Sports Network, it's an awesome place. But check out my referral link and get involved. It's free to do so, and you get to cast sports, and it's a ton of fun. So check it out. All right, today's quarterfinal matchup. This is leg 2 today, okay, of Petro de Luanda, okay, versus Dar City. Dar City's from Tanzania. Petro is from, where is Petro from? I know I wrote it down. Hold up. From Angola, sorry. Petro's from Angola. Petro is the #1 seed in these playoffs. They're the best team in the league. They are also down by 6 points. Dar City had a fantastic first leg. I watched it the other day with my wife. We were laying in bed. I was like, hey, I'm going to turn on the Africa League. And she's like, all right, cool. And I turned it on and I watched Dar City just absolutely play probably the best game they've played all year. But we do have some key storylines we need to go over. Dar City is up by 6 points. They have a 6-point advantage. So that means that for Petro to move on, they have to win this game by 7 or more. That's how aggregate scoring works. I will keep the aggregate score up when we switch screens to actually show the game in about 20 minutes. I will keep the aggregate score up so that so that you kind of know what has to go on. Okay, so it's 88-82 was the first leg score. All right, but there's a lot to talk about. That first game, that's a shocking upset. Okay, that's a huge upset. Lowest ranked team entering the playoffs in Dar City, top ranked Angolan side, and Petro. The lowest ranked team wins by 6. Dar City also closed out Saturday's game. They played on Saturday with a 15-0 run. They did not give up a point for the final 6 minutes and 28 seconds. That's crazy. So Petro must win by 7 points or more. Or if they want to force overtime, they have to win by 6. It will go into overtime if they're up by 6. Okay? If they lose, if Petro loses, it will be considered probably the biggest quarterfinal upset and maybe biggest upset ever in the short history of the BAL. The BAL, this is the 6th season of the Basketball Africa League. Okay? So this is a big deal, okay? For both teams, Dar City and Petro. Okay? Big deal. So we got Angola versus Tanzania, Petro versus Dar City, number 1 seed who's losing after the first leg versus the number 8 seed who pulled off a shocking upset in leg 1. Now, fatigue is going to be a big issue for Dar City, okay? They 3 of their players, Daniel Otami, David Mishanal, and Nirsi Zuzua played their entire game on Saturday without a single minute of rest. They played all 40 minutes without coming out. The only rest they got was timeouts, free throws, and halftime. Okay, so they played every single minute, and which means they stayed out of foul trouble. If any one of them gets into foul trouble early, look out. Look out. That is going to be a problem. Okay? Dar City does not have a deep bench that can score, that can move the ball well, that can keep them in the game offensively. On the other side, Petro has a very deep bench, but they did not play well in leg 1. They did not play well. In leg 1, Petro shot. Okay, look, I'm going to be real with you guys. Petro shot like absolute shit in the first leg of this game. They were terrible. They went 8 for 32 from 3-point range. They chalked up 32 3-pointers and only made 8 of them, and then they missed 12 free throws. So if they only made half of the free throws they missed, this game would have been tied. So if they hit 6 of those free throws that they happened to miss, this game would be tied coming into the second leg. Okay? So will that terrible shooting continue for the best team in the league? Part of that's because of the defense of Dar City, but also part of that, even good teams have bad shooting nights. Okay, so they have to execute better, and they are going to have to make up for 6 points. That's what aggregate scoring does. Okay, that's what aggregate scoring does. So those are the major stories coming in. That is the aggregate scoring that we have. Okay, and man, I'm excited. I'm just as excited as I was on Friday for our leg 1 games that we had. Let's pull up the bracket here. And if you ever want to check out these, if you just go to bal.nba.com, that is the website for the Basketball Africa League. FUS de Rabat won their second league game 99-98 against RSSB Tigers. We did the first leg of that game, but RSSB Tigers move on because they won on aggregate by 22 points. They will play the Al Aini team from, I don't know if it's the Egyptian team or if it's the team from Liberia. I'm pulling up the bracket right now. Waiting for my bracket to load. Give me brackets. Oh, give me bracket? Okay. Fine. I don't think their bracket's updated. I got it. No, that's last year's. I don't want last year's. I want this year's. It's the Liberia team. So Al-Hani in Liberia beat Club African from Tanzania. Okay. And they will play the winner of Petro and Dar City. Okay. And then the Al-Hani team from Egypt on aggregate beat Ville de Dakar from Senegal. And RSSB Tigers will play them. So both of the Al-Ani teams, Ali teams, there's two of them, one from Liberia, one from Egypt. Both of them are in the semifinals. Okay, both of them are in the semifinals. Man, it's gonna be awesome. It's going to be good stuff. It's going to be good stuff. But the second leg is today. Trying to see if they have an actual updated. So Al-Ani Liberia won 98-80 today. Okay. They also won 88-87 in leg 1. Okay. So they won. They clinched. Yeah, see, I got it right. So both of the Al-Ani teams moved on, as well as our SSB Tigers. I was just on the Basketball Africa League Facebook page just to verify everything, because I wouldn't lie to you guys. I would never lie to you guys. But today's going to be a big one. Can Petro come back? Can they come back? Can they overcome a 6-point deficit, come back, and win a tough game? Win a tough game. I did kind of clean up the overlay a little bit. If we pop on over, I just made a little camera outline. Got our little chat box here. Got our little stream top here for when we do go live. But I hope everything looks good. I tried to make stream look a little bit better. I also changed my microphone, and I hope it sounds better. I'll see if my wife can log in and verify if everything sounds better at some point. Not now. She doesn't have to do it now. She's playing Fortnite, chat. She's playing Fortnite. She's busy. She's busy playing Fortnite. But yeah, I did. I got an XLR cable for my microphone and a little sound control thing to hopefully make things sound a little bit better and look a little bit better. So please let me know if that is the case, which I hope that it is. But because as you guys know, I get a little bit excited when we're watching the games, and I get a little loud, and sometimes my microphone peaks, and I don't want that to impact the stream. But I also don't want it to impact the clips that I put out, because I do put out clips of Basketball Africa League on my social media. Okay, thank you, Sin. Thank you, Sin. I appreciate that. So it's not so much when we're just talking like this, it's when the game is on and I start getting loud. Because I get into it. I love basketball. I think Africa deserves this spotlight. I think it should be on. I mean, hell, it's Monday here in America. It's a holiday here in America. It's Memorial Day, by the way. To me, this game should be on 10 a.m. Pacific time. It's stick it on ABC, NBC, ESPN, or you know what? Send those millions of people over to my stream and they could all watch with me. and give me all that ad revenue, right? Send them over to my Twitch, my Kick, my YouTube, or my Rumble. I don't care which one they could pick. And give me all the ad revenue, all right? They can all subscribe. Make sure that my wife, myself, and my kids get a little bit of extra money in my pocket since I'm retired now. And we can all watch basketball together. Because let's be real, I'm probably a better broadcaster than most of those ass clowns they got on TV today, right? Because I keep it real. I know I have a face made for radio, but I got a voice made for streaming. Don't ever forget that, chat. Don't ever forget that. But we have about 7 minutes before we're scheduled to get started. The game will pop up here where it says stream offline. Again, if you want to broadcast with Creator Sports Network CSN, it is free to do so. Just go to my link. If you hit exclamation CSN, I'll do it for you guys in the chat so you guys can see it. I do have it pinned on some of the chats. That'll pop up for everyone. Exclamation CSN. Wham bam, thank you, man. If you go to that link, you can sign up and you can broadcast sports on your own streaming channels through the Creator Sports Network. And it's free to do so, man. I've had a blast. I've been doing it for, God, how long have I been doing this now? Well, I've been streaming for that long, but casting the sports, it's probably been about 4 or 5 months now. We do pro wrestling mostly and basketball. Those are the two that we do most. Thursday we'll be back for pro wrestling. So if y'all want to join me for that. You have a face and voice made for OnlyFans. I fucking hate it here. I have a face and voice made for OF. That's fucking crazy. That's actually wild. Oh my god. I mean, I'll start a Toesley fans where I show off my toes and y'all give me money. I'll just step on overly ripe fruit and squish it with my toes. I'm gonna lose viewers if I keep talking like this. Rock, this is your fault. Rock, this is all your fault. But I am excited for today's game. I always get excited for the Basketball Africa League. I just think it deserves the whole world, man. They are showing out during these playoffs, foe. Showing out. Showing out, rocking out, doing their thing. It's good stuff. We got about 5 more minutes before the game starts. So we are just gonna hang out until it's showtime. I'm actually getting into my Discord group with everyone doing the games. Looks like we don't have the feed quite yet. Remember, Creator Sports Network gets the feed from the NBA and the BAL, and then we get the feed from them. And then it's showtime, baby. Then it is showtime. But I know that during our stream on Friday of last week, I had there were so many people from Rwanda that popped in on YouTube. And I thought that was just the coolest fucking thing ever. Here I am, just an idiot from Arizona who loves basketball. And I'm talking to people from Africa about their basketball team. I just thought that was the coolest thing in the whole world. Then again, the band hammer is like roping me up to the bed. Don't tempt me with a great time, daddy. Oh my God. You can't be talking to me like that on a Monday morning, bro. It's too early to get me going like that. We did get the feed early last time. That doesn't mean we get them early every time, but Chad, I haven't played video games in like forever. Like streamed video games, I should say. Yeah, my wife's over here fucking making fun of me and shit. I know. She's mad because I haven't played Marvel Rivals with her. She's all mad at me. Chat. I got you to Fortnite too. I don't play that anymore either. I know. May I have another? Wow. What the fuck's happening today? What the fuck's happening right now? Man. We're still waiting on the feed to be sent to us, chat. So we're just hanging out. Be patient. Looks like there's a delay in getting the signal sent to us, guys. So we're waiting. We're just waiting. The bosses over at Creator Sports Network are working on it right now. So we're just gonna hang out. We're just gonna hang out. It is game time, baby. Remember, Dar City leads by 6. This is game 2 of the quarterfinals, the last quarterfinal of the BAL playoffs. So Petro, the number 1 seed, is down by 6. They have to win by 7 or more to move on. Or if they happen to close that 6-point gap, they can force overtime. If they're up by 6 points at the end of the fourth quarter, it will go to overtime. Just so we understand how it all works. This is different than any other basketball that most Americans have seen. We don't do aggregate basketball out here. We should. First round of the NBA playoffs should be done this way, because the first round is way too freaking long. There we go. Showtime, baby.
And the Petro starting five has changed a little bit, Usher.
Yes, it's changed. Jason Rwanda with his 18 points off the bench in the first leg fixture.
I'm going to lower their volume just a little bit because I know it can get a little loud. And it's showtime, baby. Let me know if you guys need me to move anything. If my sound's okay, just let me know. Just let me know.
And wow.
Let's take a look at the highlights from that first game, of course, that finished 82-88. Abu Bakr started it all off with some fine shooting.
This is leg one right here.
City in the house, and look at that fabulous shooting there from that man, Ngeza.
Absolutely impeccable for Tanzanian basketball to see their city produce a fixture like this one. Zuzua at the head of that, and the new recruit, Anas Mahmoud, a former BAL champion with a double-double in his first game, 11 points, 10 rebounds. He missed 6 times on the free throw line, but that did not take away anything from his performance. And Dar City enter today's fixture knowing that they can repeat what they did on Saturday, but more importantly, go to the semifinals in their debut season here in the BAL. But let's look at the stats. The matchup that will be very important today. Utomi up against Jason Rwanda. Rwanda obviously played for APR last season, finishing in 3rd place for the Rwandan outfit, and now back with the Angolans. It's going to be great to see how they turn up, but Robbie, the referees.
Yeah, we got Ian McClenny of the United States with Christine Evans, also of USA, Anaya Ahmed of Egypt, who we know very well. Gives us a chance to go over and just say hello to Quentin Denise. And Q, how are you?
I'm always good, especially good when you're going to see a titanic battle like this.
This is going to be great, chat. Can the underdog hang on, or will the best team in the league close the gap and get to the semis?
Petro Luanda up against Papi Gay of Dar City, looking to try and drive them in the right direction. A lot at stake here. 6 points separate. Overall aggregate score will decide who will be heading into the Final Four. Foster wins the tip-off over Castro, and it is Dar City with Dimish of France, who has the ball in hand.
Dar City in white, Petro in yellow. Oh, what a drive. Oh, he got his own rebound by 3 guys. Great rebound. Gets it back out. They're going to slow it down. Dribbled off his foot. I expect Dar City to play a little slow, but they still have to execute.
Oh, beautiful bucket there. Dropped in
Buckets.
from that man, Randall.
Jason Randall right there. He's the man. He's the man for Petro. 3-point shot right off the rip.
Last season just starts the game on a high note real quick, and that's what you call efficiency.
Good pass there.
To beat there was, of course, the president of the
tough shot. Got it. Bucket right there.
Foster dropping in the first points there for City.
That's how you want
Foster with a nice little fadeaway right there.
Right in the thick of it.
Down the baseline.
He's got
knocked out of his hand. No foul.
Defensive play there from Dimish Zuzua out wide. We know that he's the shooting guard capable of really racking up big points. This is Zuzua.
Oh, no. They're not calling that a moving screen, huh? Oh, man, they're swallowing the whistles early. Down the lane, knocks it away. It's off his knee. It's going to go back to Dar City.
The hands of Domingos right in front of Zuzua, and it will be possession for Dar City.
good eyes there from Castin Evans, the referee, to see what just happened in front of her. But good defense from the Tanzanians, and they earned that ball possession.
And happy Africa Day to you, Usher, and to everybody watching.
Thank you
Top
so
foot.
much. The continent with 54 countries.
1963 was when the unity came together. They decided to call this day Africa Day.
Pulls up for three, bang!
Big time three there from that man. Randall, that's a pair of
Chasing
threes
Randall
for
for three.
He's got a good hand.
That's exactly
Petro's
why
right back
they
in it.
signed him. He's very versatile from range, and that helps them this time from the right side.
Divish, 6'2", Petro. All about Randall at the moment. It's shot that goes
There's
over,
got
it just
nothing
gets,
there. They gotta figure their offense out. They look a little sloppy, Dar City.
Domingos.
I go right back to chasing Randall. Uh-oh, bang! Oh! They've cut the gap. It's 8-2. It's 8-2. The gap has been cut.
And for a second game in a row, his first points coming from a dunk.
Zuzua trying to go for that shot just inside of the D. Now we are officially all level because they've clawed back the 6-point deficit.
Good screen. Good layup. No.
Picked up by
Gotta use the glass.
Dar City on the chase for points. Goes around. And that's a foul there on
Took a foul. Didn't make the layup there, but he's going to go to the line.
He was unable to connect in transition there despite the foul.
First foul of the quarter.
Starting to get a feeling of this game. Takes on Gerson, Domingos, and Buyamba, and that's what is going to work for Dar City here. They need to attack that paint and force Petro de Luanda to foul, and indeed they pick up their first team foul, the Angolan Giants.
Q, they got to take it to them physically, I get the impression.
Well, interesting is that Petro have been switching defenses in his first 2 minutes, so first 3 minutes of the game on the defensive side. But on the offensive side, they're utilizing Randall to try to create space on the interior and get their bigs to go to work. It's been a fascinating watch so far.
Got one free throw.
Pick your winner,
BAL.NBA.com
3-8 /
Petro's up by 5, down by 1 on aggregate.
Asha thinks I'm asking her the question. I'm not. I'm asking the world.
I expect answers from the world.
Good drive, no.
That's gone off the foot of Castro. Pulled up by his teammate there.
A bit unlucky there for Castro, known for his defensive abilities, but he's managed to turn things around and also contribute on offense.
Dar City wants to operate out of set offenses when they can. Gonna shoot deep for three. Bang. Good shot. Good shot. Zuzua.
Points there for him, and first three-pointer for Dar City.
Timely score as well. Gaku. Domingos. Tries to go around Foster.
Get out of here. What a block from the big fella.
Brilliant defensive work.
Yeah, for a player of his height, that's exactly why he's on the
Oh,
court.
good steal.
Domingos intercepting that pass to Foster from Michino.
Randall steps into the three. Bang.
3 threes for Randall.
That's filthy.
100%
That's
shooting
filthy.
from range, this time from the left side, and Jason Randall, showing why he was signed by Petro de Luanda, impact player.
Talked about APR and his performance for APR last season. Of course, we know exactly what he's capable of doing. But that's brilliant shooting, isn't it?
But also when you look at Jason Randall, he's come in for the captain, Shilde Dundao, the reigning FIBA AfroBasket MVP, and that should say so much in terms of his contribution and what Sergio Moreno expects.
You've got a player who played for the Washington Wizards. You've got a player who played for Real Madrid. You've got EuroLeague. You've got NBA. You've got a lot of experience from the player from Illinois. And he brings that to the floor.
Oh, he stepped back.
Shot.
Oh, just short off the rim.
Short there from Foster. Frustration. Michino.
Bit of
I don't think Dar City should be getting frustrated right now. They need to slow down a little bit.
All good now. 5-point game between.
Misha, it's good to see you again.
Domingos.
Sorry if I missed your message earlier. I was getting into the game.
It's good defensive work. It's giving Gaku a little bit of a run for his money there. Shintabi is going to be replaced by Anis Mahmoud. Now, Mahmoud, the acquisition who came in just for the finals, a player who has been very much impressive since coming out of Egypt and coming to play in Tanzania, in fact.
11 rebounds for him in that first game, and just good to see him come alive here in the playoffs.
That's good work, good rebound there for Mahmoud. That's exactly what he does, protector of the boards. Oh, there's the attempt to try. Utomi comes
good
out.
pass from his knees. Three.
Oh, it just rolls out the
good
back.
rebound
Foster
there,
the
offensive
rebound.
board. Oh, fouled him.
Good follow-up there from Foster to keep the ball alive and continue to put pressure on Petro de Luanda. But let's look at the replay there. He crashes in, takes on Castro.
Good rebound right there. Good, tough rebounding.
But for now, we're going to a break.
6-11, 4:50 left to play in the first quarter.
Halfway through the first already. 5-point lead for Petro. They're only down 1 on aggregate. They're only down 1. Happy Africa Day, Africa. Happy Memorial Day to my American friends. I'm a veteran of the U.S. Armed Forces.
But it's the quiet moments that stayed with me longest. In those moments, everything else.
So thank you to those that paid the ultimate sacrifice. But also happy Africa Day. They happen to be on the same day this year. Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
That's why I'll be back. This is where it all happens.
First quarter, first time the players get to talk with their coach, and the first time out Q will pass the message to the world. No pressure.
No pressure at all. Bobby Gay, well, looking at the defensive side of things and really making sure that the rotations are going to stay the same. Not happy with the overhelp sometimes on the defensive side, but on the offensive side, D-Mish is going to look to be a little bit more aggressive in his next couple of possessions.
There's already a standout player on the floor. That man, Jason Rando, 3 for 3, 9 points already. 9 of Petro de Luanda's 11. And in terms of efficiency, that's exactly what you want from a guard of his quality and expertise.
Foster. And reduces their ears. It's a 3-point game. Happy Gay watching on, of course. Domingos Gaku. Randall.
Randall got that knocked away.
Mishino picks it up. There's a chance for Tomi to find Mahmoud going through.
Mahmoud? Oh.
Get it over the top.
He went right down the middle. He was looking to score there.
Something that is really good about this Petro and Luanda side is that they're very quick with transition. Of course, we know that. But they've also got cover in every department. And able to just mix things up a little bit.
Crash the boards there. They're going to go back and reset. 3, bang!
And it is a top quality 3.
Timely 3 here for Petro de Luanda. There was some momentum that went out of their
Petro de Luanda, the Angolian side.
But now they're back on track.
Is now in the lead on aggregate.
Epic important score. Mahmoud has Castro just ghost in from behind and make contact.
So many stops in the game, but for Der City, they have to stay locked in. They're playing against a team that knows how to win here in the Basketball Africa League, Petro de Luanda. They've played every single BAL season. They've reached the semifinals in 5 seasons, and that experience has shown a lot in so many ways.
Zazua. Utomi. Tomi trying to go to work.
Back down the double team kid. There's got to be somebody open.
Double team Zazua for a
tough
big
3
shot. Rolls out the back. Domingos rebounds. That's
good pass. Finds the runner.
Play. And it's in.
Oh, no. Goaltend.
All right, goaltending. It doesn't count.
It does count, actually. The referee asks to consult with his mates, but let's take another look at it. Yannick Moreira takes on Anas Mahmoud, and Buyamba comes in.
No, that can't count.
Yeah, finally it is. It has been added.
Does he touch the ball?
I think the question was, did Buyamba go?
Yeah,
to?
that
That's
can't
what they were
count.
looking at, trying to turn it around. That's a
Great
score
layup
from
right
Dinesh.
there. That should not count. But it does. We play on.
Onto the scoreboard.
First foul from Dar City.
And it's Mahmoud who picks up that one.
That's the last thing Dar City wants. Mahmoud cannot get into foul trouble. He was big last game for them.
But also whenever Moreira is not on the court, Buyamba.
Moreira. Domingos.
Off his
Little
foot.
loss of possession. Dimish up against Domingos, spins around,
Good
goes
move.
through the paint, tries to get himself up.
Got fouled. Wow, that's a good move.
Well, more contact after Domingos. I think Domingos will get that.
Defense is really playing a key role here for Der City, and looking at the replay there, 1 against 2, there's contact from Gaku, and Mishinu will head to the free throw line.
Got to make his free
He
throws.
shaked off that man Domingos and then just got caught by the big Gaku.
And I think there might have even been a leg clash there. I couldn't tell because Dimesh took a little bit of time to come back from the free throw line, just trying to walk off whatever knock he might have picked up.
Walk off a knock. I can't even start it. 10-16, 3:05, timeout called. And
we are tied on aggregate. Tied on aggregate here. 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Dar City, Petro de Luanda, Tanzania versus Angola.
We have 2 quarterfinals. Has been a great success, a roaring success. We've had so plenty of drama and excitement, of course, over the 2 games that we've seen throughout between the 8 teams. Now we get to the final battle, of course, which will decide who will take on Al Ahly Libya, who are waiting and hoping that, well,
the winner of this plays in Al Ahly. I can never say it right. It doesn't flow off my tongue right. Al Ahly Libya in the semi. Al Ahly Egypt is in the other semifinal against RSSB Tigers. They already finished that side of the bracket.
NBA Africa CEO, and Marcus Pikiriza is the CEO of the Ugandan Basketball Federation, FUBA.
Oh, there we go.
And of course, here from Clarisse Mashangwana, not so far from where we're sitting, newly inducted in the FIBA Hall of Fame from Mozambique. She started out when the WNBA was getting started, but been a long journey, and recently part of the BAL for her programs, where she's part of mentoring young African girls and women.
Which is fantastic. And, you know, we always talk about what happens off the court for here at the BAL. Well, so
There's
much
some free throws
off the court, of course, with so many different clinics that are taking place for youngsters, for coaches, for future coaches, future referees even. It is pretty impressive. And then you've got BAL for her, of course, which is a massive project as well, Asha.
And speaking about that, there's a coaches clinic for the BAL starting tomorrow. And guess who's in the building? The reigning BAL champion, Fuad Abushakra, who won the title last year in Pretoria. He's here to pass on some of that knowledge
him down
with young Rwandan and African coaches.
He's going to go right. Bang. That's beautiful, man. That is old school low post basketball. Bring it back, baby.
He had a bit of work done on his hamstring. It might be something to keep an eye on, and didn't really get any much chance to listen to too much strategy.
6 points in the play too for Dar City. Not using their bigs at the moment.
Good jump shot right there. Good jump shot right there.
It's now a 13-18
Super Bear, how are you?
Fourth player for Dar City on the scoring board, and that's what they need to be dynamic.
5-point lead here for Petro. Down by 1 on aggregate. 2 minutes left in the first quarter.
Buyamba going high.
And 1!
net, that is. And
What a
just
shot!
into him. There's contact. He's got a +1. It's a 4-point play.
He saw the distance, took the shot, got it correct. Buyamba, and that's what he.
That's
to this
big.
picture
A
on the side.
4-point
But looking
play
at the replay,
right
there's
here.
Definitely contact as Utomi puts out his left
If he
hand.
makes the free throw, of
Very
course.
lucky there, and now,
Thank you for the
it
follow,
could be
Superman.
a
Appreciate you.
3+1 play.
Chat, we're live on
Golden
Kick, Twitch, YouTube,
former
and Rumble.
MVP in the league.
Live. Basketball Africa League quarterfinals, second leg. Dar City from Tanzania. Petro de Laguna from Angola.
Petro de Luanda 1 for 5, which is 20% for the Tanzanian champions playing in their debut season here in the BAL.
They're just moving themselves ahead, of course, here with that little advantage.
Oh, good crossover there. Hey, what?
That is massive.
That little hezzy into the cross? Oh, yeah.
Started in a slow manner, looked like he was hesitating a bit, but looked at the gap, took it, and that dunk nicely done.
We sometimes forget that Raphael Putney actually played for Dar City, didn't he, in 2025, and put in some massive performances in the road to the BAL.
He's not going to call that a foul. She's not going to call that foul, dude. You can complain about that all night long. He's not going to call that a foul.
But, you know, he knows the team.
Woo, Foster, baby. That's
team.
pretty.
He has been a feature of African basketball over the last 3 years. He'll pick up the pace and tempo of the game very quickly.
Oh, the bank. Whoa, good rebound there. You gotta box out. You gotta box out. It doesn't matter what level of basketball you play. Boxing out matters.
And Foster will have to step up to try and see if they can deal with him.
5-team fouls here for Petro Luanda. Israel Zazua getting bumped, being blocked out.
Oh, the big fella was open for a second there. He still got it. That's a foul.
Man Moreira, who picks up the foul, went to work.
Woo!
Mahmoud coming in has just been such a breath of fresh air.
We got an 8-point lead for Petro. They're now in the penalty for the last minute here of the first quarter. It's a little bit different here for Basketball Africa League. They play 4 10-minute quarters, 20-second shot clocks. Good free throw. It is a 6-point aggregate lead for Dar City. So they cannot lose by more than 6. Petro has to win by 6 or more to move on.
In that last game, kept looking at his hands and wondering what happened.
Missed
and
that
what
one.
went wrong. It's an air ball for the second attempt, and that could be an area that will worry not just himself but his teammates and Coach Mabigay.
Had a few issues in the reverse game, of course. He missed numerous shots from the free throw line, and he was looking at his hands as if the ball was greasy or something sweaty. Fact is, you know, he won't want to go down that path once again.
Oh my God. Okay, last game, Petro went 8 for 32 from 3-point range. They're shooting a lot better, and you're seeing the difference right here.
Oh, Atomi right over the top, and another missed opportunity. There's 2 misses from the free throw line with Mahmoud, and now with that man Atomi, who really needs to deliver. Let's have a look at this from Jock.
It catches the backcourt of Dar City off guard, and Mishinu can only just look on with Zuzua.
10-point lead, 14 seconds left in this first quarter. Is Dundao looking to try and get the pass. Moreira goes on a drive through the middle. It's been tapped away, and a chance here.
Did Mahmoud block that?
To drive up through. It comes out.
Oh, he lost it. Reset.
Tries to go for his shots.
Nope.
And well, there was a
excellent first quarter there for Petro. They did what they needed to do. They closed the gap. They now have the lead on aggregate, and they've put the pressure back on Dar City, the underdog. Remember, Dar City is the lowest seed of the playoffs. Petro is the highest seed of the playoffs. Oh, we're going to go a little dance show at the end of the first? Let's go. Shout out to Rwanda.
Allergy, 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 allergy. A lot of style here and a lot of panache. A 10-point lead for Petro Luanda. And Dar City need to find a few answers. Field goal has not been good, 33% at the moment. We're going to go over to Q.
Now, Coach Sergio Moreno really focused in on the defense and how they're going to continue making adjustments.
Good chase on Randall, man. 9 points, 3 for 7 from the field.
At the end of the first quarter, but they've sorted it all out.
Nas Mahmoud has to be better. He simply has to be better. One rebound from him is unacceptable for Dar City. He has to be the guy.
Well, there you have the numbers.
Look at those fast break points.
10-point lead for Petro de Luanda, but 9 bench points for Petro de Luanda. We've seen how versatile and deep their bench is always in the history of
deep
BAL.
bench.
Just 1 point from a bench player for Dar City, and that is a bit worrying. That is Anas Mahmoud. They will have to step it up, be focused, and know that they're playing against a hugely experienced team in Petro de Luanda.
And a team who have conquered the continent in 2024. Here we go. There's Randall down into the corner. Putney trying to shake off Foster, goes high. Oh.
There we go. There's a rebound from Mahmoud. That's what they need.
Foster, Dimish. It opens up, tries to go around.
There we go. There we go.
Elegantly finished off them, Dimish, but he's not okay.
Dimish is hurt.
Big
Bang.
bucket coming from downtown. That is absolutely massive there from Randall, and that is now. Is that his third three, or it's his third three?
Yeah, Randall has
three, and he's up to 12 points, but
12 points, 4 threes.
David Benoit
Michinu has to come out. He's hurt. This is not good. Dar City has a very thin bench already. As you saw, they only had 1 bench point in the first quarter. They had 3 players that played every second of game 1. He was one of them.
Just looking at the contact there with Shilde Dundao.
It's the hamstring.
Like it's on the right side.
It's his hamstring. It's guard. He won't be able to play on it. Just looking at the body language right immediately. You know, let's hope that he comes back, but you know, you put your hands straight.
I hope he does come back, but that's not good. That's not looking good.
That's pulled quite tightly, I think, at that point. Q.
A little early, I did tell you that he took a walk off. He had some work done on the hamstring. Immediately after that turn, pulled at the hamstring. So I highly doubt that we will see him back. But they'll go do some work there behind the scenes in the locker room.
Fingers crossed he comes back just to put in a good challenge against Petro Luanda.
Mahmoud, nope.
And has been stolen. Randall picks it up. Right side,
goes
left
Randall.
side options
Pass
galore.
to the corner.
Down for a 3.
Oh, in and out. Pull it down. Good rebound. He found it eventually.
For the rebounds.
That was good transition basketball there from Petro. They just didn't score.
Inside that paint, and with that rebound, you see
nope, he stepped out of bounds. His heel was on the line.
Side of the line there is Ngaiza.
Lack of concentration there for Ngaizi, and that's sort of a concern for Dar City. They have stayed locked in, and because Petro de Luanda, every time they go down the lane, they're scoring.
That's great work. What a pass.
Good basketball right there.
Again, showing us what he's capable of doing. He's up to 8 points now. Just second to Randall with his 12, his 4 threes.
Just 20 points of the 31 for Petro de Luanda. Between those 2 players, they understand that it's a combination that's working for them.
Good pass. Couldn't handle it.
A big game for Zazua. It goes back up to Randall.
Here we go. Boom. Petro is starting to assert their dominance as the best team in the playoffs.
Big time.
That's a huge answer under pressure here, but Rafael Patney runs down the lane, gets that assist from Dundao, sees some space, connects with the rim, and what a showcase of talent there from Rafael Patney.
Very nice from Patney. Beautiful.
It began with a dream of connecting the heart of Africa to the world. The first pioneers were brave, venturing into skies unknown, and today the same spirit lives on. Rwanda soars higher, carrying dreams and stretching our frontiers. It's not just a flight, it's an experience. The kind where every detail is designed to make you feel at home. Rwanda is more than an airline. We are a bridge between Africa and the world, between you and your dreams. Welcome to Kigali.
Kigali is where the playoffs are held. The entire playoffs are held in the city of Kigali, in the BK Arena in Rwanda.
They have to possibly play without David Michonneau, the Frenchman, who is so important to this team. Well, it looks like he's got a hamstring injury that might keep him off the floor for the rest of the game. We don't know. We'll come over to you, Q. What happened after that timeout there?
Well, the timeout was to set up the organization because now they've lost their primary organizer on the floor. So Zuzua will pick up the point guard duties, and they've reset.
Yeah, they've lost their ball handler.
See how they can make this work.
Well,
good steal.
Now steals and delivers. So good at that. Trademark steal there from Children now.
The absence of David Michonneau is already being felt, and hence why Petro de Luanda are putting pressure on the ball. They know that the primary playmaker is nowhere to be seen.
Bang.
Yeah, they'll punish you. We talk about the punishing.
Not having Michonneau is a problem. Is a problem. The press is killing Dar City.
20-point lead.
8 from 10 threes here for Petro de Luanda before the halftime break. That shows you how much of the three-point shooting is going to be very key here for the Angolan Giants.
Castro tapping the back of the head of Anas Mahmoud. He does have 2 shots there just to calm things down a little bit, but
I get 2 shots.
An electric reaction there coming straight out of that timeout. I think something we expected. Just
ooh, that quick release too.
They don't have a deep bench. They don't have what Petro and Luanda have, and they know that they can hurt them.
Absolutely, and here is a chance for them.
Big bucket there. Super important there for Foster.
I'm sorry, he didn't go to the line. The fouls reset in the second quarter. My mistake.
Scored 2 points inside 3 minutes of the second quarter.
17-point lead for Petro, 11-point lead on aggregate.
And now they're getting something on offense.
Dundao.
Wide open, nope. Good close down. He still shot it. They're going to call a foul here.
Oh, he gets fouled there down in the corner by Ngaiza, and that's
all right. All right.
3 shots.
Settle down,
for
you.
him
Settle
at
down,
the
you.
Charity line.
That's a poor game reading from Ngaiza, especially because he, on the other side, stepped on the line, forced a turnover there, and now doesn't seem to find his feet in this game for Dar City.
They shoot 3
We've
here.
talked about how they don't have much of a bench, and with the absence of
This is the first one.
it means that Forster will have to play a guard role, and Ngaiza, has to do so much on the inside, and so far it's not looking good.
It's a question about Mohamedou Londo. I think that we saw him play some pretty good basketball, you know, the youngster, and we saw what kind of an impact he had when he came off the bench. The fact is that, you know, they could use him, but they need to use him intelligently.
He is definitely an
2 out of
option,
3.
and when you look at the Dar City team, they look a bit shell-shocked. They need to find some floor leadership, and someone has got to take the bull by the horns and try to spark Dar City on the offensive side.
Oh,
That's
and
a great
one.
score.
Let's
And
go.
Zuzua
What, man, he cut
forcing
right
Dundao
through
to win
that
the foul.
defense.
And, you
That's
know,
what Dar
Anthony
City needs
Zuzua
right there.
is fully
Beautiful play.
capable. You know, he's falling into that like position where he really needs to be one of the main leaders out there, along with Foster, right?
Zuzua, the Ivorian international, he'll now have to step into that point guard position and take the lead here for Dar City. He has the skill set.
Gotta
to
make their
match
free
that
throws.
ball, and with that attack, he's done exactly that.
3 players played 40 minutes in the reverse game, of course. And we're talking about
Oh, he
Zuzua,
got around the
Petro,
corner.
and
He blocked
Ishino.
it from behind.
These are
Oh,
good moments here. Is Zuzua.
good pass. Oh, he
Finds
stepped
his
back.
time, goes for a 3-shot.
That looked like
I don't know if that
very
was the
rough
right
shot,
call in the
surprising
second
because
quarter.
He had an opportunity to pass that ball to his teammates on the right side, but it's a turnover now for them.
Love you too, buddy.
Putney. Kaku driving in, kicks it back out. Randall for
Randall.
another 3 shots. No, doesn't drop. Foster.
Step back.
Toby.
Nope.
2 missed long-range shots that means that they're
Oh, Randall with the
against it
crossover.
Petro Luanda. Jock.
Kicked it out. He's out of bounds. He's out of
Stepped
bounds.
over the line, so they're a little bit let off the hook there, Dar City.
The Tanzanians, they'll have to find a SPAC, something that works for them, because Petro de Luanda, they're finding small opportunities to score. They're being efficient from the three-point line, from inside the paint, especially now that Raphael Putney is on the floor. But still so much work to be done by Zuzua and company.
Yeah, Randall's gone to the bench. And Gaze, again, just that little step backwards under pressure from Raphael Putney forces him to take the ball out of
Man.
bounds.
Surprising.
They've got to
on the
get it
face of
together
that.
here,
Coach
Dar City.
Pavilier doesn't understand what's happening. We saw something like this happen yesterday with Vilda Dakar after Axel Tupan suffered that hamstring injury. They looked to switch off the Senegalese side and they never recovered. But for Dar City, if they learned anything by watching that game, they'll have to make a couple of adjustments.
But you kind of pay the price for playing, players for 40 minutes, it's punishing, and there's only a couple of days in between, so you've got to really, make sure that you recuperate really well, and sometimes it can be tough.
Well, the truth of the matter is
Pass.
when you come up against a giant like Petro de Luanda from a
Drew the
country
foul
that is
there.
known as
Wow,
a
that was a late
basketball,
whistle. That's a
you know,
late whistle.
firstly, where it is the biggest game in the country, it means that the league is great and they have so many players that they can look into. For a team like Dar City from the Tanzanian league,
I mean, he
they've,
initiates
had
the
to,
contact.
do so
I
much
mean,
work coming from the road to the BAL, and even to
they
make
can't
it to
be
the playoffs
missing
is a
free
huge
throws here, Dar
achievement
City.
for them. That's the price
They
to
wanna
pay.
get
We
back
saw
into
that
this.
with the Rivers Hoopers 2
They
years
can't
ago,
give away the
and
freebies.
sometimes you'll pay the price.
Second personal for Dundao, which is quite rare, but get drawn into contact by Zuzua, the Ivorian. And that's a positive, I suppose, looking from through the eyes of Dar City. But of course, it's they've got plenty of options on the bench that they can rotate, of course. So Domingos comes on.
Dar City goes super big now with Tabit and Mahmoud inside the paint.
Yeah, Foster there as
It's
well.
wide open.
Obviously a big player, but they go over the top.
Yeah, that man, Yannick Moreira, up to 10 points in double digits. He had just 6 in the first leg of this matchup and already surpassed it before the halftime break.
17-point advantage, which means 11 on aggregate. Here's Moreira, who picks up his second personal. So they're drawing a lot of fouls.
They are drawing
It's a
fouls.
tactic
We
that
talked
can
about that
actually work,
earlier.
but, you have to seek for whatever you possibly can, and they're doing a pretty good job in drawing attention.
Yannick Moreira falls for the trick there, gets to foul Utomi, but Utomi now one of the other options that they have alongside Zuzua and Foster to turn things around for the Tanzanians.
Foster kicks it out into the corner. Utomi for a 3-shot. Nice.
Got it.
score.
Nice shot. Good
bucket,
ball movement
nice
there from Dar City.
They needed that. That's the third time they're connecting from range, Der City, and coming closer to Petro de Rwanda. It's a 14-point game now.
Listen, Petro landed 5 team fouls. Look at that, and just a 1. So it's there for the taking if they can put pressure on them.
Settle down.
There's a Zuzua going
Zuzua!
up, and,
Nope.
doesn't manage to
Man,
get his
that would have been
three-shot
big.
quite close. A little off to the left side there. Domingos. Just swinging the ball around quite nicely. Down into the corner. Jock shakes. Scores.
No,
it's an
air ball.
And picks up Foster. Foster, mismatch here. Domingos goes around the outside. Does so well. And then gets taken out by Jock as Domingos takes the ball up. Gaku. McLeod with another board.
Get a little sloppy here.
Struggling in transition here. They'll have to make better choices.
7 steals for Petro in this first half.
So that they can run down the
Good
clock.
pass.
There's another foul.
Another
Gaku straight to
foul.
the free throw line for Hashim Tabit. This is going quite well for Dar City because they're drawing a lot of contact from
Petro's going to have to dip into their bench. Now, their bench is very good, but they would obviously rather have their starters on the floor.
But there's a foul called, and we'll go to a timeout. The frustration on the face of Sergio Moreno, the coach of Petro de Luanda, asking for consistency from his players. This is a team that has been assembled, huge budgets, high expectations, and Angola, of course, the reigning African champions. But let's look at the game leaders. Jason Rando, almost near perfect from range, 12 points, 4 3-pointers in there. Yannick Moreira also in double digits with the 10. Michael Foster, Nisra Zuzua, and David Meshnu combining for 22 points. And from a rebound perspective, Foster active below the rim with 5 rebounds.
Remember, at the end of the first, Mahmoud only had 1 rebound. He picked it up on the boards. He's got 3 rebounds in the second quarter.
21 fast break points compared to 2 for Dar City. The stats, bench points. I mean, it's pretty
I didn't really
logical,
expect
I
Dar
think,
City
just
to have a
the way
lot
that
of
the
fast break
coaches
points,
do
so they
it.
really haven't had a lot of
Off the
opportunities
bench, of
because
course,
Petro's
he's
been
taking
making
the
their
steals
shots.
again.
So that's a misleading stat.
Per game for David Mishnu, who's nursing a hamstring injury. 2.3 for Aminu Mohamed for Club Africain, who unfortunately have been eliminated from the competition. Shilda Dundao with 2.2, as well as Milton Valente. We haven't seen much of him today. He's yet to get some minutes on the floor, but of course joined by Ehab Amin as well.
That's the Jock 3.
Jock with the perfect shot from the center there for Petro de Luanda. They've been absolutely incredible. Petro de Luanda, 8 threes already before the halftime break by Shildan Dudao. 2 points, the captain of this Petro de Luanda side.
Gotta make it, man. They're missing free throws.
But it's because that man, Jason Rando, was the chosen one in the shooting guard position.
Q.
Got a second, there you go.
Really focused in on the defensive side. What they have done well is that they have recovered a little bit of their shape on the offensive side. They're sharing the ball a little bit better, and now they move into a 2-3 zone, and they're going to force Petro de Luanda to play a defense that they are not comfortable in playing against. We've seen throughout the years, and maybe an interesting phase in the game.
First foul there. There you go. That's the little bump there by Tavit.
It's as physical as it can get. We've spoken about his presence on the court alongside Anas Mahmoud, but it's in reaction to Petro, who have Yannick Moreira and Gaku on the floor.
Domingos picks up with a rebound. Brilliantly done. Foster. 13 points. And there's another.
He's going to go to the line. He's going to go to the line.
To plan. And Nisra Zuzua, because he's got the quick feet, he is causing problems. And that is going to be Domingos' first foul.
As expected, Zuzua now has to take up the playmaking role, but also attack that paint. He has exactly the size that can take on the Petro de Luanda guards, and in this case, Gerson Domingos, Shilda Dundao, and Jason Rando, and he's doing exactly that. That's yet another trip to the free throw line for Zuzua.
Good shooting as well. He's up to 9 points, level with Foster. And in the post Demish era, they've started to settle. Jock goes up for a long-range shot.
Missed it. Good rebound there. Good rebound.
Tamidu just makes that safe at the back. That's good board protection there from him.
5 rebounds for the president of the Tanzanian Basketball Federation.
Oh, he's been pulled out of the way. Moreira pulling.
They're going to go to the line again. These fouls are hurting.
You'll take that every single day of the week.
Yep.
Absolutely.
It's perfect. It's a perfect scenario, isn't it?
But great fundamentals there, of course, to try and box out Yannick Moreira. Gets it to work for him. Hashim Tabet, 39 years of age, and born in Dar es Salaam, went to UConn in the United States, was drafted in the NBA with the Memphis Grizzlies, played for the Houston Rockets as well, Portland Trail Blazers, Oklahoma City Thunder, and really so much experience here that we see in the Basketball Africa League.
A review on that foul that we just saw, a potential upgrade.
There's a lot going on there, isn't there?
It's expected when there's so many stakes on the line, but nothing surprising. We know that Yannick Moreira likes to be a bit physical whenever he's inside the paint, but he has to be very careful now. It's been very crucial for them. 10 points already in 2 quarters.
Q's getting a little bit jealous because he wanted to be amongst all of that. That's what he likes to do.
Q, don't fall for the bait.
All right, there's no upgrade. I think it's going to stay a common foul.
End the story. End of both stories. We didn't even get to hear the version from Q. No, but seriously, it makes sense just from looking at the replay. It's physical in the paint between the bigs. That always has been. It's part of the game. Straight 2 shots.
Part of the game, but what Dar City have achieved to come all the way to the BAL playoffs and take on a big and huge side like Petro de Luanda and fight for every possession, it's really impressive. Say so much also about East African basketball, because we've seen, you know, Rwanda represented in every BAL season, 4 teams at that. We've seen Nairobi City Thunder come from Kenya, the City Oilers from Uganda, and now Dar City from Tanzania.
Domingos, 32-42, misses the second. 10-point difference, 4 overall on aggregate. There's Randall dropping the ball to Moreira. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. As Tabby just keeping an eye on him. But he's a little slip, was their contact.
Yeah, it's been called a foul on Tabet.
I think it was with the foot, if I read it correctly.
Let's see, it's a foul. It's the second foul for the Tanzanian Giants. 3 team fouls for Dar City.
Kaku. Randall.
Missed it. Oh, I thought I was going to roll in.
Misses on that occasion. A rare miss from Randall. Picked up by Tabit. Zuzua trying to shake, going around Moreira. Drives right in. He's going to go up. Oh,
and one. What a great
tonight,
play right there. That was a good play. Look at this. They're cutting into this lead.
The way he attacks the best line, beats Gerson Domingos and just uses his skill set to go past Gaku, gets the 2 points in. And I can tell you, Roby, you need a lot of fitness to hold yourself and body mid-air.
I think it's the eradication of Gaku which stood out from the crowd for me. 3 personal fouls for Gaku, and he's in a spot of bother there. Dundao's got 2, Moreira's got 2, Castro's got 2. This has been a foul-ridden second quarter for Petro Luanda. It's 7 points the difference. A 1 point lead for Petro Luanda on aggregate. Domingos,
1 point game on aggregate. Oh, make it 3.
Delightful job there, doesn't he, Randall?
It's the first time that he's scoring inside the paint. Jason Randall, very versatile player and showing that quality on that particular bucket, and he's up to 14 points.
Oh, an offensive foul right there.
An offensive foul there from Hashim Tabi, just getting caught up there, I think.
Frustration there from the technical bench of their city.
This is his 3rd as well, Asha. Can't lose focus.
Oh, nice move.
There's Randall again. Magnificent.
This time backhanded from the American guard. Just looking for a lot of brilliance there.
Moves up to 16.
Oh, it was right there. Oh, man.
Otherwise, he would have caught and risen up.
That would have been something. It's all right.
Gaku.
Hashim Tabit got to lock in. You can see that those 3 personal fouls are starting to affect him.
Because this big 5 is good. It's a good lineup, isn't it?
Perfect lineup from Pabigay. But there's still so much basketball to be played today.
Afel Buddy, 5 seconds, needs to go for his shot. Nice hands there from Mahmoud, goes for the long range shot. Oh, that was very close. And there it is, the end of this quarter. And it's a 35-46 scoreline here. But that actually translates as just a 5-point lead for Petro Luanda, all to play for as we take a break. Highlights coming up in a few moments.
Arena for the BAL semi-final game 1 on Wednesday, May. Egypt takes on
Chat, that was a wonderful first half of basketball. Woo! Need a little break after that one. It's an 11-point lead in this game, but overall it's only a 5-point lead for Petro because of the aggregate scoring, okay? Remember, Dar City won the first leg by 6, as I have here on the stream. I made the little graphic for us that shows the aggregate score. So it's only a 5-point game going into the second half. We got 20 minutes of basketball left. Can Dar City find its way back? They definitely did. They had a great second quarter because Petro got into foul trouble. Foul trouble is going to be the death of Petro de Luanda. They have to find a way. They have to stay out of foul trouble. They have to get Jason Randall the ball. They have to run their offense through him and to him. And they need to continue to rebound. And they need to stay out of foul trouble. I know all of that sounds like, oh, well, duh, Jeff, that makes sense. They have to play good basketball. Yeah, they got to play good basketball. And Dar City just needs to keep attacking the basket. They lost their playmaker. They lost their primary ball handler in Mishanao. And now they need to, Foster needs to get more involved. Mahmoud definitely needs to get the ball down low more. And they need to continue to attack the basket, draw contact, and draw those fouls. And I think we're in for a good finish. Let's enjoy the halftime show.
The Kavumbi King is in town here for the halftime show. Dar City, Petro Luanda, 11-point difference, 5 on aggregate. As we take a look at the highlights there, long-range shooting, Randall with a hot handle.
Absolutely, the man with the handles here, Jason Randall, up to 4 threes already from 7 attempts, but he was at 4 for 4, and that's exactly why the coach Sergio Moreno started him in the 5 that started the challenge against Dar City. But on the other side, Foster reacting very well, takes on Rafael Patney and Yannick Moreira, gets the dunk in, good for their confidence, the Tanzanians, and Jock from the bench, adding on to what Jason Rondo was able to do, and that's exactly what you want to see from a team that has intentions of going to the final.
That was the moment that David Michonneau held his right hamstring. He went off, and we haven't seen him since he went off, which meant that this was the fast break scores there and a massive slam dunk there from Rafael Patney. In it goes, showboating, yes you can.
21 fast break points for Petro de Luanda. They've managed to step up their defense, whether it is scoring from the outside in transition or attacking the paint. The Angolan side are in fine fashion here, and with a double-digit lead at the halftime break, looking good from all angles.
Now, of course, they trailed by 20 points at one point, but Dar City, with that good Tanzanian fight back, saw themselves real in the lead thanks to Nizri Zuzua and his team, and they're now just trailing by 11.
The standout statistic, 8 3-pointers converted for Petro de Luanda, but the 19 attempts is a cause for worry for Pabigay and Dar City, who've only managed.
I disagree. They're 8 for 19. They were 8 for 32 in the first game. If they go 8 for 19 again, they're going to win this basketball game. 3 for 12 is a big problem for Dar City. I'd like to see the free throw stats. I'm surprised they didn't show the free throw stats. Dar City has not been good from the line, like at all.
Already up to 16 at the halftime break. 10 for Moreira, 4 more than he had in the entire.
Zuzua needs to keep doing what he's doing. He's taking over ball handling responsibilities. Keep attacking the basket.
In the absence of David Michonneau, who's suffered from that hamstring injury. 3 for 9 from the field, 2 assists for the Ivorian champion, but still so much work to be done here for the Tanzanian champions if they want to stay within touching distance of Petro de Luanda and a chance for a place in the semi-finals.
So 35-46, Dar City, 2 more quarters. We'll find out who will be taking on Al Ahly Libya. Of course, so much more basketball to be played.
Tell me what, BAL Wagwan. Wagwan. Happy Africa Day, we are in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
Fire burn them, the Kumuriro. Get up on the bad man, me already know.
Say,
Umana Mniza, Kene Momo.
Uganda Mkulu.
Sunikiriyo. Urukana movie. We get up Jishina Banguzi.
Say what?
Kaga Kumbi. Karanga za boss na Bambuzi. Urukana movie. We get up Mafia, so sexy.
Tell me what? Kaga Kumbi. Karanga za 1, 2, 3, say. Umurasu.
Shisha Machina, Yalam High. Last Friday now, Yalam High.
Best friend way now.
Yalam High.
Say.
I'll never be that cool.
We are in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Let me see you up on your feet. Let me see you up on your feet. Up on your feet right now. Up on your feet. Say. Tell me what?
Y'all too risking a Russian roulette.
By 4.
Please run it up again. Vibe I'm ready, I will push it to the end. Party after party, tell a friend to tell a friend. 10 pan, 10 over 10, yeah.
Say, Jedaba who?
To the hand.
Gira.
CJ Wabanche, Ukunda Bino Jana Piamatai. Nikona Baye, Sinzi Nivana Omezing Hanje.
Nikona Baye, Nusha Kuzambona Jekukondi Hansa. Up on your feet, ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Say what, say, who's it?
Sinzi Nivani, Shukabusa, Oseba Mora Kumutima. Zakura Kuchina, Givenchy, Nivashaka, Batware Visa.
Say,
they give me signs and sit down on the post, they was a visa.
Tell me what, tell me what? Say, say. Nusa Kutindura Sanga. Say what? Say what?
On to the next.
Jano Hindura Sangam Jagora, yeah. Go back in the shade. Tell me what? Go back in the shade. guys are active. Tell me what. Manika say. Bad energy, say what, Manika. People out here, are you alive? Are you alive? Who are you?
35-46, and a halftime show here in Kigali. They've always been quite special. This man has been special. This man has been very prolific, very effective, even with D-Mish off the floor or on the floor.
He has the ability to space the floor. Nisre Zuzur, he does exactly that, positioning himself in ways in which he can get the ball and square off and shoot. And there's nothing that could have been done there by Shilde Dundao. But this time, he drives into the paint, takes on Rafael Patney as well, uses his size against Shilde Dundao, turns around and gets those 2 points. And that's exactly what you expect from an experienced guard like him, but also one who is expected to play more minutes than usual for Dar City.
Well, he's been given a bigger role, which makes sense. 19 points in his last game, three pointers, and 4 from 9 with the 2 pointers. Q. I mean, it's a complicated mission for them, but they've stepped up a little bit. Can they rattle them with this man here leading the charge?
After seeing them getting rattled, you saw them also regain their composure on the floor, and Zuzua decided to take a little bit of floor leadership and scoring leadership, and he's got to do that, and he's got to do that for the rest of the second half. They do have a big size presence that they're trying to impose when they go with that double 7-footer lineup, and it proved quite effective, especially when they went to a 2-3 zone. You've seen Petro struggle against zone over the years, and it showed up once again towards the end of the second quarter.
Oh, there he is. That's Nisre Zuzua's numbers there, Usher.
12 points already at the halftime break, 7 less than he had in the first leg matchup on Saturday. 33% from the field, 2 assists already, no rebounds yet, and 20% from the 3-point line. But
those 3-pointers are a problem for Dar City. They have not shot well from behind the arc.
For Petro de Luanda, he's able to attract those fouls, and that always works for him, and that's what you want to see from a guard like him, and especially now in the absence of Mishinu.
Now, Chasson Randall, he's got his 16 points, of course. I mean, the outside shooting has been monstrously effective for Petro and Luanda. He's gonna pour that into the second half for sure, right?
The game plan was very clear from the onset. Sergio Moreno with the clear instructions: get the ball in the hands of that man. Jason Rondo is a very confident shooter. I mean, for one who is at 4 out of 4, that's pretty impressive. 100% at the time, but he's taken 3 shots and missed them. But he'll still have the ability to execute, this time on the left-hand side, and that exactly is why he's been signed to be the additional player who brings impact for Petro de Luanda. And I mean, for a team that has won the BAL, you have to understand that for you to be signed, especially for the playoffs, you have to be a player that can turn things around. But on this particular play, with that nice floater, puts it above the 7-footer Hashim Tabet, and that quality is exactly what you want. He can score from the inside, the paint, from the outside, beautifully done, and already up to 16 points.
So it's only Jock who's got 6 points besides Moreira with the 10 points. You take out Randall, or you extract him from the equation. What other options will they use?
Well, they have a variety of options, especially from a 3-point line. They have Buyamba, who can knock down threes reliably. They have Lukeni, who can do the same thing. But Jason Randall in the team, because he's an efficient 3-point shooter, shot 47% from the 3-point line in his season with APR. And if they continue to leave him open, Jason Randall will continue to make shots without a doubt.
Well, there we go. You've heard it all. We're ready to enter the third quarter zone. Coming back to you in a moment.
Bank of Kigali, Budweiser, Green White, Puma, Qatar Foundation, Rwanda Air is the official airline partner of the BAL since 2020.
All right, I'm ready for the second half. Let's go.
Visit Rwanda. Wave. Woodside Energy. And Ross. take your NBA experience to the next level. Sign up for NBA ID, the league's free membership program. Get exclusive content, ticket giveaways, merch discounts, and personalized highlights all season long. Plus, connect NBA ID with League Pass for even more action. Visit NBA.com/ID to sign up and learn more. The BL would like to hear from you. Scan the QR code and share your experience.
It's always on the beat.
Wine for me. Every my bend for me. Every my wine slow for me. With your big back boom play for me. Every my wine for me. Every my bend for me. Every my wine slow for me. With your big back boom play for me.
Yeah, welcome back here to the BK Arena. And of course, we've got a wonderful matchup here between Zuzua and Randall.
Absolutely incredible to see these players come alive here. It is the
Randall 4 for 7 from 3, man.
For both of these teams, Zuzua with the 12 points and 16 for Jason Randall, 50% for Randall from the field, and that efficiency has been exactly what has set apart Petro de Luanda in this matchup for a place in the semifinals. But for Zuzua, like we've said before, in the absence of Mishino, he'll have to do a little bit more to execute, and also he'll need help from Anas Mahmoud on the inside. Hashim Tabet will have to play more minutes than expected, especially when you're playing against a team like Petro de Luanda, who have size inside the paint.
Q, I mentioned Mohamedou Londor and what he can bring to the floor. He's a big guy. I mean, if Tabit is extracted from the equation because he's in foul trouble, is he an option?
I think he is an option. This is a very big game for Dar City and for both teams here. They might try Ngaiza again because he came out with, looked a little bit rattled, might be able to find some of the form that we saw from him. And I can almost assuredly confirm now that we won't see Dimish for the rest of this one. He hasn't returned from the locker room and is unlikely to as well.
That's not good.
Thanks for the update there. That's good to know. Now we know what's expected and what we've got available for Dar City coming up against Petro Luanda. The depth of the bench for Petro Luanda can win this game. Dar City have to fight for their lives, and the problem is, do they get Dimish back for the semi-final if they actually make it? That's a big question you've got to ask as well, because if they scramble and edge this game, what will they have to throw at Al Ahly Libya in the semi-final? We're not there yet. I'm just, projecting forward.
You're living in the future, and to be quite honest, I love the fact that you have superpowers. But on a serious note, Coach Sergio Moreno, of course, knows that so much is at stake. What Jason Rondo has been able to do here in the BAL playoffs as an additional player is what we remember Nick Faust was able to do in that 2024 season. A clutch three-point shooter, and that has always been the style of the Angolans. They can shoot from the outside at any one time in the game and change.
All right, here we go.
Picked up here by Utomi.
Dar City's going from right to left.
Dar City
Petro will be going
Foster
from left to right.
There's Zuzua.
Petro in the yellow, Dar City in the white.
Shot clock down to 7. It goes for a shot. It's pure net. How about that for
Bang.
a start to the third quarter?
That's the reaction you need when you come from the dressing room. Utomi stepping up.
2-point game on aggregate.
Could do, and that's exactly what they expect. Utomi, Foster, Zuzua, and Nas Mahmoud can deliver the goods on offense.
Gaku, Buyamba.
Nope. Oh, long rebound.
Randall gets it back out to Gaku for a 3-shot on the edge.
Oh.
And rebound made safe there. Zuzua
I like that. I like that play from Zuzua. Slow it down. Run your offense.
Has been the rebounds. That's their 24th in the game so far.
Good pass. Another good one. Fouled him. Nice job.
As Castro just gets in his way. And he goes straight to the free throw line. A little bit of a swipe across the face.
I mean, when you come up against Castro in the air, you better be ready because it comes all out. There's no 50-50 chances.
It's true that, you know, he's like sort of, you know, he will smash into you and you'll walk away, you know, knowing that you've met Castro.
Yes, and you better be ready for an ice bath after the game. No easy games. The BAL is a big man.
Gotta make your free throws.
Oh, some blockbuster blocks taking place we've seen over the last few days. I mean, you know, it's not for the light-hearted, Usher. It definitely isn't.
I mean, that's why we've managed to do 6 seasons. What a pleasure.
Big time. Second was good, first wasn't. 7 points. Bright start here for the Tanzanian champions.
Got it.
But Domingos with a sensational 3-shot.
That's his first points in this game. Jason Domingos, of course, a starter for Petro de Luanda, and finally contributing on offense.
Foster. Oh, it's been Castro doing well to deal with Mahmoud. He takes the pass. Oh, it's a little bit to the right of the backboard. Back out. Castro with a good rebound.
Oh, good hesitation. Got fouled.
And that's going to be Zuzua, I think, who will pick up that foul. Just closed the door on Randall.
So it's going to be a matchup to keep an eye on. Jason Rando and Zuzua, but the ability of Jason Rando to turn his body around and find ways of scoring. But let's look at the replay there. Jason Domingos just connecting from the 3-point line. They have so many shooters. Petro de Luanda, Domingos adding his name to that. Rando, of course, with the 4 threes. Gaku, Buyamba, and of course, Jock.
17 points, 3 rebounds, 1 steal there for Randall, who is leading the way.
So that's a complete scoring fashion there for Jason Rando. He was scoring the threes, drove into the
good free throws there
from the free throw line. Absolutely dynamic.
Back up to 12. Zuzua, Mahmoud, Foster. Foster, little bit of separation.
Good pull up.
And rebound made by Gaku.
There's no one there to pick a rebound for Da City.
It's great work, that really is. And Randall delivering. And look what he's done. He's up to 20 points now.
Absolutely incredible performance there from that man, Jason Rando.
Big shot, big bucket, Zuzua. What a time to hit a 3.
Wow, big 3 from Zuzua.
Great stuff from Da City.
Big 3 from Zuzua.
Yes, it's an 11-point lead, still in double digits, but that's what is going to be important for them going into the last quarter.
And there's the big shot coming out the back, picked up by Tabi. Tomi hasn't really hit a few big shots just yet. He's got 8 points, but time for him to maybe start to stargaze from the outside. There's just rolled back out. Mahmoud unable to get the rebound. It's a quick transition here. Buyamba, Castro, Domingos. Oh, it's delightful to the eye. That's exactly what a coach likes to see.
Wow.
Bang.
Absolutely incredible there from that man, Jason Domingos. And he's up to 6 points.
Zuzua. There's the bounce pass down the left side, picked up there by Utomi. Foster gets rid of Gakko. Out to Tabi, who's going to drive through.
No travel there? Wow. I mean, he missed it, but...
Play inbound by Buyamba, by Gaku, sorry. He gets the ball back. He started it. Can he finish it? No, he can't. Oh.
Hashim Tabit up to 7 rebounds. Very important for
14-point game here.
To have that
8 points on aggregate.
Presence inside the paint.
For Petro.
There's the shot going up. It's gone in
Got
as well. Uchomi up to 10 points.
Perhaps that's the commentator's blessing there.
CB, right?
CB.
Q, interesting game. Petro, they're not letting them just race away, are they, Dar City?
No, they're not, but Petro de Luanda are trying to shoot their way
Good
out
rebound
the zone,
right
and
there.
it's worked
Good
so
box
far.
out.
Yeah, they picked up 10 points in this third quarter, but they're going to have to continue to make shots or make open shots if they want to stay in the game.
Someone's open.
Foster for a three
Foster.
shot.
Oh.
Castro with a rebound.
That was a good look from
to 5
Foster. It's not a
rebounds
bad shot, but when you miss it in these situations,
Domingos. Domingos
it
with
looks
a shot,
bad.
long range shot.
Ooh!
And, another rebound there for Tabit, doing his job.
Right place, right time for Hashim Tabit, but they need to convert on offense every time they go down the
Time
lane.
out.
And there it is, the violation. They lose possession here, Dar City.
Did they call a 7-second violation? It's a 7-second violation of the BAL.
Must be coming from a bit of fatigue because he hasn't yet gotten what you'd call a breather or some rest. They don't have many options on the bench to match his quality.
Mamadou Landor, Robbie, as you have predicted, makes his way onto the floor.
See what he's got in the tank. See what he's a big guy. He's a very big guy. He'll get in the way of absolutely everything.
Pass back in, spins, keeps his pivot, misses. It's got to be 3 seconds. It's got to be 3 seconds.
It's not from Landor. It's actually from Utomi, I think.
Well, his presence seems to be paying off here, but let's look at Yannick Moreira taking him on, and Gaku in the right place to pick that rebound, but Utomi could have done better in terms of boxing out.
44-56.
I'm shocked there wasn't a 3-second call.
Was a feeling I couldn't
Literally shocked.
It started from a sound, a crowd, a moment that belonged to everyone. But it's the quiet moments that stayed with me longest. In those moments, everything else.
I hope everyone's enjoying the game. Remember, we are live on Kick, Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble across the board. Thursday, we'll be back live for OVW Wrestling.
This is where it all happens.
We do not have another Basketball Africa League game on the schedule thus so far. They haven't given us any of the semifinal games. If we do get them, I will definitely be streaming them, okay? But I don't know yet.
Straight over to you, Q.
Coach Sergio Moreno not happy with the way they've executed their last couple of possessions, looking to try to push the ball on the interior here. And let's see if Petro de Luanda actually get the execution against the zone.
Bouyamba. Through the middle, nice little pass there, but oh, get out of there. That's what Landu.
Big block right there. Going up top. Nope. They got it back though.
And a great
Got
score at the other end. Well, coast-to-coast action there for Alonso, the youngster.
Involvement on both ends of the floor, and that's what they needed, especially after Hashim Tabit is off the floor.
Gaku
the pass
drops the ball into the hands of Bouyamba. They'll regain possession.
Oh.
These are the little things that can just destabilize you.
It's still a tight game, 10-point gap. And looking at the replay there, Bouyamba, I think was thinking about the basket before even the ball got into his hands.
That's like, imagining what candy you want to buy before you've got into the shop, not knowing that it's closed on a Monday.
Well, I can tell you the choice I would make.
I know what you like. Here we go, Dundao. Dundao is racing up. It's a 10-point lead, which basically means it's a 4-point lead. Petro Luanda, nothing done, nothing settled, nothing sorted just yet. 3:50 left to play. Randall looking to try and get the ball back out over to the corner. There's a long-range shot coming in. It's a Jock triple. Oh, crikey, how that flew through the sky.
50% shooting from the three-point line for Jock, 3 of 6. And what an impact he's having so far for Petro de Luanda.
Pass.
And again, he's
got
just
it. Nice
doubled up
play
with
right there.
back-to-back scores there, Londor.
Wow, up to 4 points, and that's what you want on offense, on defense.
Londor comes off the bench and starts contributing. That is huge for Dar City.
He's a big guy, isn't he? 9 points separate these guys at the moment. Moreira, way, there's loss of possession there. A little mistake there from Moreira.
Same size.
It doesn't happen all the time, does it?
More candy thinking. In this case,
Same size as the NBA courts.
Jokes aside,
Same
that's exactly what
dimensions.
happened with Buyamba earlier, and for Yannick Moreira to repeat the same thing must be frustration on the face of Sergio Moreno.
Well, Moreira just spots it from behind, comes in and gets hold of the ball, denying Mahmoud. Long-range shot coming in off the metal, picked up by Childe Dundao. Another chance.
Got an offensive rebound here.
Randall, Moreira. Londor back out to Dundao. He's going to float one over
Floater.
the top.
Bang.
Succulent, smooth shooting there from Childe Dundao.
Put some respect on the 2025 FIBA AfroBasket MVP with Angola.
Mahmoud.
Oh,
Foster.
Mahmoud, what a pass. Foster, he missed another wide open three. Now it's a problem. Now it's a problem.
Randall again. They got a 13-point advantage here. Moreira, it's a mid-range 2.
Nope. Good rebound.
Rebounds there from the Malian giant. Zazua trying to shake off Randall.
Good defense from Randall.
10 seconds left. Tries to shake and bake. Gaku.
Oh, that is a late whistle.
3 shots for Achomi. Gaku's looking around going,
That's a late whistle, and the referee underneath the basket makes the call. Let's see. Let's see this.
Which is absolutely.
This is a huge call.
For Petro de Luanda, they need him on the floor as an experienced player.
Does he touch him at all?
Decision to finally release that ball after hanging in midair as Dar City continue to chase against Petro de Luanda. It's a 13-point game, and Utomi has the chance
don't matter.
to bring down.
Just like I tell my daughter, arguing with the referee's pointless. Have you ever changed their mind? No, you haven't. Go cry about it to your coach or to your teammates and get back and play fucking ball.
Favorable for Petro de Luanda, but there's something.
That's 4 personal fouls for Gaku. These fouls are huge for Petro.
And because there's a high amount of pressure on the shot that goes up from either team. But Londor, like you said, he's had a good impact coming in here for Dar City. His 7-foot frame and also his composure every time he's caught the ball has been invaluable to Dar City. He's a big man, and he's filling a good role here because they haven't had to reshape their defense, and he's moving his feet pretty well for Dar City.
He averaged 9.9 minutes and 5.5 points, 1.5 rebounds, and so he's got a game to bring to the floor, just being a teenager, but a big wingspan. Anyway, Rafael Putney picks it up in the corner. Shot clock down to 8. Dundao trying to shake, trying to set it up.
Oh, no! They gotta look at that. That's a block.
Foster, and he claims that he didn't make contact. I'd love to see the replay. What's your take, Usher?
Wow. I think I would like to wait for the replay, but of course the players are looking for a review, and you can't review a foul. But look at that.
Oh!
Let's look at it again. Yeah, those contacts.
He does get his hands.
Fingertips.
The fingertips of Yannick Moreira.
He gets his hand. That's a rough one, though, man. Oh, boy.
Wow, that really looked great.
From a neutral's point of view, it would look fantastic.
Yeah, that's the kind of highlights you show your friends when you go back home.
It's true.
Tell them I sent him packing.
Sent him packing. Yannick Moreira, 11 points, second top scorer for Petro and Luanda, and knocks
Got
down
them both.
of
Big free
those
throws, man.
shots from the charity
Remember,
strip. It's,
Petro in leg one missed 12 free throws, so making their free throws is a big, big deal.
20 for Jason Rwanda. We haven't seen much from him since the start of the third quarter, but that's okay. They have so many options. Petro de Luanda, Jock is on the floor. Rafael Patney's there.
Is that a third for Dundao? No, it wasn't Dundao. Who picked that one up? 1:20 left to play in the third. Zuzua.
Bad pass. That's probably the worst play Zuzua has made this entire game. Big shot right here. Oh, he tips it back. There's no one there. Mahmoud.
And Londor was there as well. Another chance. 5 seconds.
He's got to go. He's got to go. Oh, he took the screen. Nope. Good rebound there from Mahmoud. He made up for that shit tip.
To the corner. Zuzua drives through. He's gone all the way. There was
Zuzua with a great play right there. Good hesitation. Good layup.
Boxing out there to give him a highway to make those two.
Chat, my oldest daughter's home. She's going to be annoying for about 5 minutes. Big shot. Bang.
Jock has just delivered a fabulous three-pointer. Is that 4 3-pointers for him?
Absolutely. Wow. Welcome to the BAL, Mr. Jock. And a little bit of reminder.
14-point game here.
Continues to shine here in the
Get 8 on aggregate.
Here's Zuzua down into the corner. Is Foster for a 3
Foster again, just to stop. He needs to start attacking the basket and stop shooting threes. He has to stop shooting threes.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Came down off his feet, onto his knees. Not ideal.
Legends, Joachim Noah, courtside BAL ambassador, Chicago Bulls legend, but Jock, look at the way he releases that ball up in the air. Swish, nicely done.
4 seconds left to play. 52-66 in this.
No, you gotta get rid of it. Got it at the buzzer.
That tasted really good, didn't it, for that man Moreira?
Yes, yes, it did.
68 lead. They lead by 16.
They're up by 16 now,
which means that they lead by 10.
And they're up by 10 on aggregate. 16 in the game, 10 on aggregate going into the fourth quarter. Petro de Luanda is showing why they are the best team in the league.
Absolutely impeccable basketball that is being played here by these two teams as the
Yeah, he got it out. That's good.
Keep an eye on the review to make sure that they made the correct decision. And there it is, 2 points.
In the pocket, as they say, 52-68. We'll take a break.
Thank you so much, Z. I'm at section 106, and we're using 2 sections today, section 106 and 107. And I have Regis presenting row H and Joas representing row F. They know the rules, and you may start in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Get that green right, carbon to that end and bring it back. Go, 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 go. Let's go, let's go. Green ride, row races. Make it to that end. Go, 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 go. Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Go, 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 go. And looks like Mr. Regis wins the green ride row race. Congratulations, you win yourself a green ride prize pack. Thank you so much for participating in the green ride row race. Congratulations.
That was a big, big third quarter there for Petro. 12 for 32 for three-point land. They were 8 for 32 the entire game last game.
only 2 attempts is exactly the storyline here for the Angolan champions and why they've been dominant. 5 threes for Dar City on the other side. But let's look at the play of the game. Shilde Dundao finding Rafael Patney, who connects with the rim in fine fashion, showing his precision up above the rim. And what a player, what an impactful player he's been here for Petro de Luanda. But really, in general, look at how many points they've scored from a fast break point of view. 25 for Petro de Luanda.
Q, over to you.
There's a lot of belief still on the bench of Dar City. Coach probably gave fiery timeout and wants them to start really focused on their defensive adjustments. They're going to cover and move around the three-point shooting of Petro.
Good pass.
Well, Moreira's already at it, spilling his fine form into this 4th and final quarter. They got 2 more. It's an 18-point advantage.
Yeah, he's up to 16 points here. Yannick Moreira, the Angolan big man, and is a man with a hot hand.
Here's Foster.
Oh, kept it. Good pass from Zuzua. Got it. Okay. Dar City has to.
That's exactly
they can't miss.
And what Q talked about in terms of belief for Dar City, that 3 represents their never give up.
They are down by 11 on aggregate.
A little handful of 3 shots, and like that one there, and things can turn around quite quickly. Dundao, Putney, Jock. They like to pass the ball around. We mentioned it before. They love to do it. To find that opening, there's the shot coming in, and Jock has done it again.
That is silky smooth.
Wow. Amazing shooting here from Jock, the South Sudanese international, and in front of
13 for 33 from 3 for Petro. Zuzua for 3 gets fouled.
Think about it.
That was a bad foul from Chason right there, from Chason Randall.
They'll come up against Mad Jock Deng and Joel Atchwil as well. That will be a shootout between the players, the quality players that we have from South Sudan.
It's almost surprising if a team came to the BAL playoffs without a South Sudanese player.
I always say that, you know, every BAL team needs to have a player from South Sudan. There is no doubt about it.
Yeah, representatives of Africa at the Paris 2024 Olympic Games made Africa proud.
That was the second one.
And of course, we have to highlight that on Africa Day.
You have to highlight that on Africa Day. You definitely do. Peter Jock being a very important player, of course. And, well, it's important to put points on the scoreboard there as we see that man Zuzua up to 19. And, again, 16 points, 10-point lead. That's what it was like coming at the start of the top of the 4th. Jock collects mid-range 2 this time. Over the top.
Missed that one.
With the rebounds.
Yeah, he miscalculated that distance there, Jock, but falls back for defense immediately.
Zuzua down into the corner. Foster against Moreira.
This is what Foster needs to do.
Oh, it's a fadeaway chip.
That's what Foster needs to do. No more threes. No more threes for him.
Good stuff there from Foster and Utomi to keep things going here for the Tanzanian champions. They're not giving up. Still 8 minutes to play in the last quarter.
And an 8-point lead for Petro de Luanda.
Oh, man. They're going to call that moving screen one of these days. Up top, that moving screen has showed up a few times. And they haven't called it. This is a moving screen.
Well, the ball was protected on the left.
Sometimes it's difficult to maintain defense in a pick and roll situation. And Zuzua is caught out on this
First team foul there for Dar City.
He knows where he is with his 2 fouls. He knows
Petro has one.
He had to take a risk on that occasion. Shielded him down. Rafael
Putney gets another 3.
That's what it means to him.
14 threes for Petro de Luanda. They're quickly separating themselves from Dar City here in the final minutes.
Again, the drive through unchallenged. An important score there for that man Utomi's up to 17. They're shooting from the outside. They're punishing Dar City and just staying ahead. There's a foul there on Putney from Foster. Off the ball incident.
Second
City,
team foul off the ball.
Continuing to struggle here with the pick and roll by Petro de Luanda. But let's look at the replay there. Tommy bumps into Rafael Putney trying to chase down Jason Rondo. Chasing Jason.
I'm not going there. We avoid all of those kind of, scenarios. Floater over the top there for Moreira. Oh, it's been knocked out of bounds. It will be Jock and Co. will pick it up, I think.
That's quite surprising there from.
Gotta pull down that rebound there for your Dark City. You just have to. You can't give away possessions.
Running on low fuel here. Heavy minutes for the starting five, and that always catches up with you in playoffs basketball.
Done down. Jock.
Good curl, Jock. Ooh, he almost hit that one too.
There's a Tommy. Tommy drives through.
Tommy gets to the hoop.
And
got the call.
Committed. And that's Randall, I think, who's picking up his third.
Randall has kind of disappeared offensively, and you think that would impact Petro, but it really hasn't.
Tension on the faces of the fans.
Those guys did 6-7, chat. They did this. Oh my God.
43 left to play.
I fucking hate it.
There is Tommy. He's on 17 points so far. And trying to get himself points.
Kick him out, Africa. Kick him out.
Jason Rondo heads to the bench, as well as Yannick Moreira. And in comes Buyamba, Glofate, and Castro. Same energetic players that you get.
We'll go 3 of 5, which is now 4 of 6 for Tommy from the free throw line. 62-76, 14, which means there's an 8-point lead for Petrolano, which means nothing, Q.
It absolutely means nothing. There's still a lot of time. A couple of threes and this game shifts in a different direction entirely. They need to stop here.
Jock
Agreed.
He doesn't shoot too often, does he, from the outside or just in, for the 2 shots?
That's fucking wild. What a shot.
Castro delivers.
Well, this is a different Castro. The Castro that is looking for a second BAL title.
Zuzua goes high.
Oh, who was that, Mahmoud? What a tip-in right there.
Rises high above everybody.
He uses his length in a clever manner there. Nas Mahmoud contributes still on offense, and that's good stuff for Da City.
Doesn't get that rebound, okay.
Foul or anything. Kotomi trying to find his way. He's been fouled there.
Got fouled, okay. Got to make these free throws.
So these are the kind of things that could shift the momentum one way or another.
Well,
got to make these free throws.
Look like, the business has been done, but Tommy being able to take on the bigs here. Courtney gets the foul, and now we'll go to the charity line, but Da City punching above their weight, but staying alive.
Staying alive, 14 points, 8-point lead. We're going to take a small break.
Dar City down by 8 on aggregates. They got to find a way to cut this gap here.
It began with a dream of connecting the heart of Africa to the world. The first pioneers were brave, venturing into skies unknown, and today the same spirit lives on. Rwanda soars higher, carrying dreams and stretching our frontiers. It's not just a flight, it's an experience, the kind where every detail is designed to make you feel at home. Rwanda is more than an airline. We are a bridge between Africa and the world, between you and your dreams. Welcome to Kigali.
Well, 64-78, Petro Luanda. We got Childe Dundao with 10 assists, but we're going to take a look at the dunk of the game. It's all about that man Foster. He said,
DOG.
taking things into my own responsibility here.
Takes it in and
Oh
out,
my
takes
God.
on, that man Rafael Patney uses his size in a very good way, and when you have a big man like that who can dribble and use
Bro
his
just
ball
threw it
skills
down.
at this level, absolutely great to see him shine and rise above the ground to get that dunk in. It will be very good for him when he eventually watches the highlights.
Utomi back to the free throw line, Q.
Yeah, Coach Sergio Moreno, I think, is tapping back into recent history, because if you recall, Petro de Luanda gave up a 15-0 scoring run, and that's eventually how Dar City, were able to pick up that 6-point differential. So the message on the bench was very clear. You guys have got to get in on the floor, and it's effort to close out the game.
I think we had a similar scenario. This is
Gotta
Charlize
make
up to
those
20
free
points
throws,
there.
that's big.
Petro de Luanda up against, was it Cabo Verde's Creole Star in the Sahara Conference last year?
They've always struggled, when it comes to matchups where they are huge favorites, but it's something that they have to learn. And Sergio Moreno, of course, quickly seeing that happen here. He cannot accept it. They're a team that are looking for that BAL title, and that complacency has no place within the squad.
3 fouls each now. Team 5:21 left to play. Dundao. There's the pass.
The pass.
Attacks
Oh!
the rim with so much aggression.
What a dunk.
I think you have to call him Mr. Castro at this point.
He's as fierce as a honey badger.
6 points for Castro at this point. For a man known for his defensive abilities, that's impressive.
Colossal. Utomi. 5 seconds, needs to get a shot and kicks it out. There's Foster. Oh, it's been knocked out of bounds. A little bit lucky there. 1.7 seconds left to play, and they've got to try and find space to shoot.
Yeah, look at the way Childe Dundao eyes him out. He takes on Londo and gets the dunk in. Swings in mid-air and just takes it all in.
Okay, let's see where this is going. I'll get Londor close to the
1.7 seconds left on the shot clock here for Dar City.
Zazua will try and catch and shoot. There's the double pump.
Oh!
That was very close, wasn't it?
Wow, such great skill set.
Hanging, shooting. There's Dundao. Well, there's a very blatant foul there coming from Foster, and that's his second.
That's gotta be a flagrant.
It was unsportsmanlike. It will probably might go under discussion because there was a bit of hugging and pulling.
No discussion, it's a foul. But Childe Dundao, regardless of size, taking on Foster and penetrating into that paint. He'll have an opportunity on the charity line to take his count above 4. Misses the fast.
Gotta make your free throws. Even if you're up like this, you gotta make them.
The captain of this team, but is up to 11 assists. Assist king.
And gets his 5th point. 66-81. 15 difference. 9 ahead with 4:33 left to play. Zazua kicks it out to Foster.
Foster misses another 3.
And misses the chance to put those 2 points on the scoreboard.
Then they got an offensive rebound and missed the second chance opportunity. Wow. Dar City's had chances. They really have.
The aggressive drive through.
It's got to be a travel.
And draws attention.
They called a foul?
He's picked up 2 quick fouls there. He's
second
no,
straight time.
sorry, it's Londor. Londor who gets the, I think it's the, sorry.
Oh, come on.
Carry on.
Good stuff there from Childe Dundao.
Bro went hiking down the lane.
Because Dar City are in foul trouble now with 4 minutes.
The penalties here now for Dar City.
And that's good game reading.
Dundao getting that shot there to nudge up to 7, so good clean shooting that. Zuzua. Anas Mahmoud with a floater over the top. Castro will pick up his 4th personal.
He's always in foul trouble there.
On my microphone
Castro
driving me
likes to
crazy.
use his body size when he comes up against
Get it
big
off later. I don't know
opponents,
what
but
that
Anas
is.
Mahmoud,
Or if it's
good skill
a
there to show
paint
that,
chipped.
he has other options. Misses. He's really struggled during these playoffs with the free throw shooting. Anas Mahmoud, 1 for 3.
Missing free throws. Oh, got the offensive rebound. Took another foul.
And it looks like Castro has fouled out. But let's see.
Yeah, he's frustrated. He's looking across and...
Castro fouling out there is actually a big deal. He's been hitting shots.
Game in a row. Castro, for all his contributions on defense and offense, that's always a disappointment for the Angolan.
Well, we would have valued his presence on the floor, but he'll have a chance to watch this game play out, and hopefully Petro de Luanda will be able to hold on. Yannick Moreira comes in, he's just as capable and a bigger frame.
Shooting there from Londor from the free throw line. First chance to get up there. He's up to 5 points.
Dar City, they look like time is running.
Why
out
did you
here.
decide to say
Less than
that?
4 minutes to play, but
That's funny.
they'll have to try and find some momentum going in their direction.
Putney. Dundao again, staying out of trouble. Randall. There's the bounce pass. Putney coming in.
Oh, what a block right there.
Absolutely incredible. And Nisri Zuzua gets it to Mahmoud. And Mahmoud bides his time. Whoa.
That's a bit of a careless there from Dar City, but Lando taking out Rafael Putney.
What a block right here.
That he had his eyes on the back, wanted to use the board. Doesn't work out for him, but Lando, what a impact he's having since coming on.
Coach Gay watches on. 3:30 left to play. That wasted ball, that pass there from Mahmoud, trying to provide his teammates with an impossible pass. Maybe should have just held it, waited, bided his time, not done anything extraordinary. 16 points, so it's still a 10-point lead for Petro Luanda. It's not unassailable, definitely not.
They'll have to dig deeper than they have ever dug, Dar City, if they want to overcome this very hungry Petro de Luanda side. So many options for them, of course, but let's look at the numbers. 25 fast break points for Petro de Luanda. That has been a huge advantage for them. 45 bench points. There's been a lot of contribution from that point of view. 16 of those scored by Yannick Moreira. Jock with 15, 5 of those threes. And
look at the bench points
done
for Petro.
Enough job here, Petro de Luanda, to get that victory and proceed to the semifinals.
Good block.
It's, coming from that man, Mamadou Alonso.
The BOG.
Trespassers will be prosecuted. Block that. B of the G.
It was absolutely incredible to see him
with the left hand too, man. That's a good block.
On the glass, get that work done and make it to the highlight reel.
Q.
Coach Pabigay is going to throw the last roll of the dice here and going to try and unlock Daniel Utomi. He's been a go-to guy and a scorer. So secondary option, other than Nisri Zuzua, you'll see Utomi try to see if he can make some inroads.
We're going to see Dar City's got to start pushing the ball forward and hitting threes.
At the moment, so not in a bad position. Bouiamba charging right through.
Nope, okay.
By Mahmoud, another.
Mahmoud's going to take it up the court here. Good pass.
Down into the corner.
Another good pass.
Lots of time to get
Foster.
His shot in.
Foster misses again.
Oh, very lucky, very fortunate, Foster. and the scramble sees Randall pick up the possession.
That's 5 missed threes from Foster in the second half.
In that particular moment, but now they'll have to reassemble.
Both teams in foul trouble. Moreira's going to float it. That's a little bit short.
Got the rebound. That's such a good rebound.
Moreira, this is just
they can run time off here.
Petro and Luanda. And Dundao. Finally, Mahmoud picks it up. That's not the
bad
right
pass from Mahmoud. That's lazy.
Passes that he's just given away.
I don't think they should have shot that. I mean, they got another offensive rebound. Dar City is tired. They have run out of gas.
Their body language here, Petro de Luanda looking to run down that clock on every possession.
Long range shot, Randall.
Another offensive rebound from Petro.
Again, using the clock. They look tired. They can't be tired now. They've got to really show that they've got the energy left.
They gotta find another gear here, find their way back into this game. This is not over. It's not over. He stepped out of bounds.
Dar City. Michael Foster 37 minutes, Zuzur 37 minutes, Utomi as well with 37. That always comes to surface, and Anas Mahmoud 32 minutes. We've seen it before in the BAL, and the most that was achieved, obviously, we think about the Rivers Hoopers, who managed to go to the semi-finals and finish 3rd 2 seasons ago. But it's never easy when you're playing against a team like Petro de Luanda, who've been to every single BAL season, who've been to semi-finals in 5 seasons, and on the edge of that again.
Long range shot coming in.
Another offensive rebound. Good
Excellent
block there from Mahmoud.
This time he picks it up, Utomi.
16-point difference, 1 minute to play.
That's
the
pass
pass
to Mahmoud. Oh, it's just not. Again.
From a basketball perspective, it's absolutely impossible to pass the ball from the corner to the top left side. Any coach would give you the, evil eye.
If any coach
a little bit more than that, I think.
named Jeff
Q, we're coming over to you.
would stare at you blankly and wait for the next stoppage and play, and you're going to be sitting on the bench next to me for the rest of the quarter if you try to make that fucking pass. I guarantee it. Now, this is a different situation.
More than any other BAL team.
Nice. Just gone over the line, but the foul was committed. Pushed. Nudged.
Gonna go to the free throw line here.
The free throw line for a pair of shots. Stops the clock with 1:01. I mean, come on. Is it possible still? Yeah, it's possible. Foul trouble.
Pabi Gay makes a couple of changes, brings in Ali Faraj Abdallah, and will also introduce Jonas Obelin Moshi, so they get a feel of the BAL. And Foster.
And they took Foster out. He's gassed, man. Yeah, I know I called him out for missing all those threes because you got to, but, man, he's been good. He's been good for them. Good free throws there.
9 rebounds in 38 minutes, goes off the floor.
21 points for Zuzua. We're into the last minute.
Zuzua has 31 points.
On the cusp of qualification for, like you said, Q, a 6th straight semi-final. They won it in 2024. They want to go back again to the final, but first of all, one step at a time. Moreira traveling.
Oh, he hooked him. That's an offensive foul.
It looks like
he gave him the old corner walker right there, Chad. He hooked him. He's a hooker.
But,
yeah, you can't do that.
Yannick fails to use it to his advantage. Dar City with the ball possession here. 4 personal fouls for Moreira.
Out.
Rafael Putney. Oh, that's good.
Oh, he stole it. Good steal.
Does really well to steal the ball out of the hands of Putney. Sneaking from behind him. Oh, a little slip there for Mushi. And out of bounds he goes. 25.5 seconds left to play.
Yo, why is that guy so good looking, Chet? What the hell?
Well, it's only, it's crazy when you think about it, but it's actually just an 8-point difference between the two teams. And,
Only an 8-point
the loss
game
of
because of aggregate
Ignition
here.
has obviously affected them massively.
Comes with the territory.
I'm shocked they're not trying to press them.
Especially in the second half of the game, but they've done so well to come this far.
And credit to Dar City, last seconds now. Dundao goes high off the glass. And it's been picked up by Randall.
That's going to do it.
Doesn't get the chance.
Petro,
Petro
de Luanda,
and Coach Moreno celebrates
from Angola.
Another semi-final. And they've managed to deal with Dar City. They came from 6. They had to reel in the 6 points, but they've done it competently. 69-83, the final score. And Petro Luanda move into their 6th semi-final where they'll take on Alali Libya in a mouth-watering showdown when the semi-finals take place in this BK arena.
Well, year after year, Petro de Luanda continue to prove that champions are defined by consistency, the mentality, and excellence. After that loss in the first leg game, they went back to the drawing board. They realized that there's a couple of things that they
Petro showed why they're the best team in the league. Absolutely, they started hitting their threes.
Come alive here against this Dar City and remind everybody why Angola is a giant.
What a beautiful game to watch, man. Our city didn't quit.
National team at the FIBA Afrobasket. 6 straight semifinals for Petro de Luanda, and you see that in the way that they organize themselves, the way that they support each other. And the win here today actually will make sure that people forget that Lucani Gonçalves and Valente actually didn't even play, but look at the numbers. 14 3-pointers.
14 for 38. They were 6 for 38 last game. There's your difference right there. I told you.
39 rebounds, 3 less than what Dar City were able to come up with. But the 23 assists right there is the
23 assists is huge for Petro, man. They just moved the ball.
Big congratulations to Petro Luanda. They moved through and they'll be happy to have a little bit of a break before they prepare to take on Alali Libya. Dar City, they will be heading back to Tanzania.
They will play Alali Libya in the first semi. The other semi will be Al-Ali Egypt versus RSSB Tigers.
Success after winning the NBL.
4 absolutely golden teams in the semifinals, chat.
Very soon for more action. Brilliant performance all the way through. And we'll get the reaction from Yannick.
That
Moreira
was amazing.
Amazing.
Well, Yannick, first of all, congratulations. This is a position that you know well, but what did you guys do well to start out in this quarterfinal, especially facing that 6-point deficit?
All right, chat. That is the end of our coverage here of the Africa Basketball League. I hope you guys enjoyed our time together. Thank you all so much for stopping by, checking this league out, these players out, Africa out. Happy Africa Day to all my African followers out there. Happy Memorial Day to all my U.S. followers out there. They landed on the same day this year. That's pretty cool. I do not know if we will get any of the semifinal games. If we do, I will be streaming them, okay? If I get access to them, I will be streaming them. This is way too much fun not to do, and it's way too much good basketball not to watch and broadcast out to as many people as I can. But that's going to be it for me. I'm going to sign off and relax on the holiday with my family, take it easy.
It's the 6th time you guys are going to the semifinals.
My wife thinks I'm playing Marvel Rivals. She's incorrect. Because I'm not going to do that right now.
There you go.
She says, what the hell? What the hell, Chad? What the hell?
Playing an integral part for this Petro de Luanda team.
I'm not playing Marvel Rivals right now.
Libya, of course, in that fabulous semi-final, but the other side,
play Fortnite. All right, chat. I love y'all. Take it easy. We will be live for sure on Thursday for OVW Wrestling. We still have huge fallout from the last episode of Rise. We're moving towards the 1400th episode on the 11th of June. We have the women's championship tournament is starting. So we got all kinds of good stuff coming on Thursday for OVW. I love you guys. I'll see you Thursday. If not before then, Make sure you guys keep notifications on wherever you follow me at, Kick, Twitch, Rumble, or YouTube. I stream on all 4 of them all the time. Keep those notifications on. Follow me on my socials. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.